Hello, Karishma. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? So, we are back on our live again. Let's see what we can find on this one. Increase your volume a bit. Isn't that okay? Okay, all right. Let me do it. Let me do it. All right. I think now it's good, right? Good morning, Green Universe. How are you, bro? Everything is good? I think the volume is good now, right? Okay, all right. Yes. Shayan Vlogs. Good morning, sir. Good morning, bro. How are you? Doing great. Okay, so I'm watching your live from Abu Dhabi. Thank you so much. How's the weather in there? It's hot in my region, basically. Hello, bro. Hello. How are you? Assad's in the house. All right, so let's start analyzing the code from the top to bottom, like as usual we do. Okay, so what we are looking for is, to get a kind of a confirmation that we can trade today. Basically, this and let's take a look on the weekly, how the weekly has been reacting. Because lately, the last, yesterday I had a very good trade on the for the shorts. I will go through on that as well. First of all, remove these drawings and let's see. The weekly is bearish, as we are expecting. The weekly is bearish, so it might not hold that area anymore. It might retest this one. Okay, it might retest this one and fill this wick from the previous weekly candle. All right, so that could be the possibility for the day, or till the end of this week, because we got the NFP as well, so keep that in mind. Today I think we got, let's take a look on the Forex factory. Let's take a look on the Forex factory. Yeah, today we don't have that good news, but this is the 3 June. And let's take on the Thursday. Thursday is also clean. I mean, the neutral gas storage, that's not going to be making any sense, a huge impact. So on the Friday, we got the non-farm payroll, okay, the non-farm employment change. So that's going to be a very game changer for the gold. At the moment, we are focusing on to be very, very careful with our entries, with our the trading module, right? So let's take a look on the daily now. The daily is bearish. See, the low volume candle closed yesterday. It tried to go up, okay, to retrace this high, but it couldn't. It came down further, and closed as the weak bullish candle, right? That's not good for the bullish momentum and the gold for this point. And today, as we can see that we whipped up and we are start breaking the low of the previous daily candle. It's also indicating the bearish one because this is bearish now. Okay, we got the confirmation again. When we look at the 4 hour looks bearish. Okay, it is bearish. Let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame. The previous 1 hour candle closed with no wick downside, below. So it's going to be the low, low probability for price to go further down. It means, when the candle closes with the no wick upside of the below, it means the low volume is there. Low volume, low continuations, low probabilities. So we will avoid. Okay, we can avoid. We can read the candles like this, right? So let's take a look on the 30-minute. 30-minute is also bearish, but as we see that we broke below this area, we broke below this level, right? And let's mark the resistance first. The resistance is here. Okay, the resistance is this one, and right now, as we are moving to the London session, we have just 1 hour left to London open, and we see the bearish momentum is dying. Why? Because the previous 30-minute candle and the 1 hour candle closed with no bottom wick. No bottom wick means no bearish momentum, no bearish volume. Yes, exactly, that is correct. So because we have already broke below this support level, which was the 4467, okay, that was the level we broke below that. So we can consider still it might be a volume to continue pushing down, but we need a market structure. We need a market structure. How? Let me explain. Now see, we broke below this. All right, we broke just below this level, so right here. All right, so we broke below this, so this is the probability to continue pushing up. Now what we will look for, if the current 30-minute candle close within this range again and be it fake out, okay, and make it a fake out, then we can take a buy instantly, as it closes above this level. So understand the psychology, man. So if you are looking for the shorts, okay, either you look for the shorts, either you look for the buys. This is the two options, buy or sell in the markets, right? So what you will do, either you will wait for the shorts, either you wait for the buys. Now we were looking for the sells below this level. We could have a very good short, an impulse entry below this low, this weak bearish candle, and the next one start breaking the low of the previous one. We could have a very good trade right here. Okay, that trade would be 100 pip, and the stop loss would be somewhere around above this level, 40-50 pips. That's it. Good. Now if the current 30-minute candle closes above this range, okay, closes above this range, and we will take an instant entry for this range, because we have a clean range from the left hand side. All right, and that range is 150 pips range. That's huge. And we can set up a stop loss below this level, which is 40 pips. Okay, with these lows, yeah, 40-50 pips, yeah, we can do that. So for the short level, for the sells, we need next candle. If if we are looking for the shorts, I want this candle to close low bullish momentum candle. I mean, it might close some around here. Let me zoom in. If it closes like, if it closes rejects all the way down, close here, close with low bullish probability, and closes below this level, until it closes below this level, we have 16 minutes left for that. Then we can see the next candle, okay, next 30-minute candle to wick up, continue pushing down, break these lows. All right, break these lows, and then we're gonna enter. Now till where we can enter, we will see the the back hand side, left hand side, what the data we have. We can short for, we have a clean range of 60 pips. So that is 300 pips range. Let me go 40, 60, yeah, 60, 70 pips here. 60, 70 pips here. Exactly. 60, 70 pips here. And it might continue pushing down with the volume. And can put our stop loss above, anywhere above these lows. I mean 40 pips, 50 pips. We will see how the candle closure it will give us. So let's take a look on the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame has just closed bullish, and the and creating a support here. All right, let me make these levels right. So this is the range. Now this is the range, and this is a support because we closed bullish, and that bullish is very good, strong bullish candle, right? So either, now we have two options now. Okay, now if we turned on the 15-minute time frame, it looks like the stream is lagging. Your stream is lagging. Yeah, the reason is because I am outside. I'm not at my setup. I'm somewhere else sitting and doing my stream. I'm not on my setup. So here the things are not good. So you gotta bear it today, bro. Because I am not at my setup. As the price is moving, can we take a buy? Here, and might continue pushing up. Stop loss is right here. Yes, sir, the network issue is here. Go to the 15-minute time frame. Let me go to the main account. Okay, I'm gonna enter a buy here. A buy right here. It's risky. It's totally risky, guys. It's totally risky. I just put it a buy. Just placed a buy, but it's risky. We'll aim for 30, 40 pips only. Let me explain. Put the stop loss right here. Let's make it 1-to-1 risk to reward. Okay, I'm good. So this trade is risky, all right. Now the reason why this trade is risky because the 30-minute haven't closed yet. I'm doing an impulsive move just on the 15-minute time frame, and which is risky. All right, my trade is running right now, and I will close it as it goes to the 30 pips in the profit. I will close like let's say 1.5. I will close the 90% of my trade. Let's see. I want like 10 minutes if the now see, because the 30-minute is already engulfing the previous 30-minute candle, and the previous 30-minute candle didn't have any wick downside. Okay, didn't have any wick below. So the lower wick is so important to have the idea of that now we're gonna move bearish. The volume is still there. The sellers are still willing to short. But as you see, no wick downside, and the next candle started breaking the the year high. So that is something that you should look for the bias, and also the confirmation of on 15-minute time frame. On 15-minute time frame, we have created support. Okay, we have created a support. 15-minute time frame, we created a support, and the next candle start breaking the high of the previous one, wick down, and that looks good to me. I mean, yeah, the range on this one on 15-minute doesn't make sense. Okay, the range on 15-minute is small. The range on 15-minute is just like 50 pips. But if you see the on 30-minute perspective, that if the volume hits and the volume kicks in, so it can run up to like 160 pips. 160 pips. We'll see. Now see, I will manage my risk. I will manage my risk. I will close 50% of my position as the current right now, because it's already pushed up and broke its own high. So there shouldn't be any probability for this current candle to break its own low. If the 15-minute candle breaks its own low more than like the 30-40% right here, I'm gonna close some round. Let me put it right, some round here. I will close 50% if the current 15-minute candle push back down and breaks its own low. Then it's going to be a problem. Then we will do one thing: we will manage the risk. We will then manage the risk because the risky time is ahead. It's a risk time, okay, because the NFP is coming, and we don't want to risk uh, during the NFP. And I already made the profits. I already made the profits yesterday, so I'm not gonna risk a lot in this week. According to my accounts, it's just like 2-3% I'm risking every day, which is not that much on this one, because I'm just at this point I'm just risking my profits. I made $6,000 on this one, like 20%, right? Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, bro? How are you? Sachin's. Okay, I'm gonna close it right here. My 1% is closed, and we'll set my stop loss now at this point. At this point, and place my take profit. Let it be. It's a counter trend trade. I mean, gotta be risky if you're willing to take the risk. I'm gonna put my stop loss right here, but not placing. MacBook have a lot of issues, man, due with just MT5. All right, we closed. Closed 50%. Now we'll see. But doesn't look like good. I mean, the 30-minute is rejecting now. 30-minute is basically rejecting this level as expected. Now we have 6 minutes left for current 30-minute candle to close. If it comes down and breaks its own low, then we're gonna be shorting on the next candle. But for now, until it closes, we're gonna be holding it. If it hits my stop loss, doesn't matter, hit it. Okay, $500, 50 pips here. Okay, it's closed fully, and my stop loss was hit on this one. Let's see now the next candle, next 30-minute candle. The trend is bearish, Sachin. Yeah, bro, the trend is bearish. Okay. So the whole perspective was taking the trade on this one was like, this 30-minute candle closed like, bearish, but no wick below it. And this candle started breaking the high of the previous one. Okay. And on 15-minute time frame, we got confirmation of support. We got confirmation of support, a support being created, and it might be a probability. It was a probability for price to fake out and continue pushing up, but it's okay. It didn't work out. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna be waiting for the next candle. Okay, we're gonna be waiting for the next candle. If it closes bearish, if 30-minute closes like the as I said before, like it should close like this one. So if it closes like this one and the next candle wick up and breaks its low, then we're gonna be taking a short. Then we're gonna be taking a short. The short will be till here. This is the level. This is the level. So we are respecting this one. Okay. Now we have range, potential buys above, potential buys above 44.66. And we got potential sells below. $45.56, $45.56. These times, man, I mean, this week I have already hit it like 4 or 5 stop loss on my main account. This week is so crazy. No, not 4 or 5. I mean, let's take a look. Let's take a look on the history. Let's take a look on the history. Yeah, a lot of losses this week. I mean, we have today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses. In these 2 weeks, we got 8 losses. How much wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 wins. But we are profitable. We are profitable. See, if your account is, you shouldn't risk your account if it's not in the profits. You should risk and play it up to your profits only. If you are starting fresh on your account, then just plan for just 1%, 0.5%, use small lot sizes, grow something. Grow something. I mean, like 5 to 10% you should grow first, and then you should risk hyper. Like, you can go for the 5% of your profits, sorry, 30% of your profits. You can risk the 20% of your profits, but you secure the 70-80% of your profits, and you can play up to it. So this is how, I mean, you predicted the suffered week ahead due to the news. Yes, boss. This week will be massive. This week will be massive. It's already massive. I mean, you see it. You see it with the momentum of the candles are going, right? The momentum is so wide. It shouldn't be like, shouldn't be in that way. It is not in that way. Market doesn't move in that way. But some news, some geopolitical issues make that to move in that way. And investors hedge funds and the bigger industries hate that shit. And we think they will make money, but they hate that shit until they have insider information. You see insider trading, which is unethical. And 30-minute candle is closing. 30-minute is closing. Okay. Now it might range. Let's see if it ranges. Can we take a short as this candle, breaks the low of the previous 15-minute candle? That is possible. That is actually possible. See, probabilities, right? The probabilities are, now we'll see. Let me tell you guys. Basically, the price moved down, okay, broke this level 45.66, okay, 45.66 is broken up, and we retraced it that level. Created a resistance within below that level. That means that price doesn't want to go up, it wants to go down, the bearish one. All right, as now this current 15-minute candle is closed, we want the current 15-minute candle to break below the previous 15-minute candle's low, so we can go for short for 80 pips. Our stop loss is going to be for 40 pips. That can happen. That can happen. That can happen. I just need to, this candle, I just want to see this candle to wick up, break its own low, break the low of the previous one. Here the entry will be with confirmation, not impulsive this time. Impulse entries are not working, man, this week. I mean, I don't know why. Impulse entries are so crazy massively. I mean, impulse entries are not even working. It's rejecting all the way. All the time it rejects. It rejects. That's crazy. Market want the retail sellers to sell their homes and make money fast. I'm in the shorts. Now that's a good stop loss. All right, I am in the shorts right now, and it's moving like 40 pips in the profits. Hopefully it doesn't rejects, man, this area. The way gold is moving is risky in these days. I mean, you honestly, this is crazy. I just don't want this candle to reject this one. Otherwise, if it rejects and come back to my entry, I'm gonna close it. I don't want to risk it. I mean, you see the how things are moving at this point. You treat your account as prop firms, build it up and then take profits, risky heavy, and those gains and accumulate it at the end of the week. Repeat the cycle weekly. I like the trade. Exactly, bro. I doesn't treat them like a prop firm, but I just want to keep my accounts safe. I mean, I just want to risk only my profits, not my. This is the real trading is. To be honest, this is the real trading is. You face the losses. You face the profits, but the real thing is you only gotta be managing your risk. Doesn't matter if you hit the 3 stop loss in the day, you just gotta be, go home with profits. You have to think about that. If you have made 5,000, if you let's not talk about the 5,000. If you made $10 in profits this week, okay, this week you made the $10 only, just risk $5 next week, okay, just risk $5 and make $15 out of that $5. If the $5 is gone, just close it for the week. You have to risk the $5 only the whole week. This is it. Other than that, the growth won't be there. The trades will be there, but the growth won't be there, to be honest. And in these days, I like New York session more. I mean, New York session makes more sense. In London sessions, this happens. This happens. Okay, guys, if the current 15-minute candle, breaks its own high, then I'm going to be closing 50% again. So, with that being said, we will still be managing our risk. If it continues, it continues. I'm going to hold it. It's rejecting, man. This level is been rejecting. This is not how things used to work. All right, we will wait. I mean, we will wait. That was entry based on the 15-minute. We created a resistance. The 15-minute candle wicked up and started breaking the low of its own, and the low of the previous 15-minute candle, that was a high probability for price to still continue pushing down till here, and the 30-minute also to break the low of the previous 30-minute and continue pushing down with the bearish move volume and momentum. And it looks very good. In the end, it will fall. It has to fill this wick. You see, 4 hour has to fill this wick. It will come down, but the way things are going in these sessions, man, in these London sessions, I don't like these things. The problem is I cannot, due to my time limitation, I cannot stream in the New York sessions and nowadays. I will try my best to do the New York session streams because the trades are better. Okay, way more better than the London session in these days. Yeah, the London session is choppy. Exactly, mate. We'll see. If it works, if it works, if it works, it works. Otherwise, it's done for the day. See, the discipline is, this is a very, very good example for those traders who lose one or two trades and over risking it, taking more trades. We have to win. We have to win. This is not how trading fucking works, bro. This is not the fucking way you should work on the trading, right? If you lose one or two trades, max 2 trades a day, if you lost it, go home. I mean, close the charts, leave the charts, do whatever you want to do, just don't trade today. And that's a very good example for those like the emotional traders. Look how price is moving, man. I mean, It's very, very slow. Where's the volume, bro? Where's the volume? Where you took the volume off from the pre-Londons like it used to be in past 2 weeks? Well, NFP will fuck up a lot of traders. That's for sure. But we are smart. We are smart. We don't want to, we won't risk everything. London is a war zone. And we are the soldiers, man. And we are the soldiers. I mean, we have to fight it. Either way, the negative, either way, the profits. We have to manage it. This is our job. I mean, the trader's job is to, be better in their psychology. When the losses is a very good teachers. I mean, losses are very, very good teachers. You will see it. But the profits will make you crazy. Okay, lessons are very good emotional teachers, but the profits will teach your greed. Okay, profits will boost your greed, and then you have to control that greed in a box. This is the whole magic. There's nothing secret recipe or the big traders do. They have the same streak, man. They have the same winning losing streak as you do. Only thing they have is their better risk management. They can blinkly, if I want now, I can close the trade in loss and go home, or I can just wait for my setup. If it hits my stop loss, I will still manage my risk and close the desk. That's it. 2 trades lost. Everything is fine. We'll come tomorrow in the New York session. We will see something. Otherwise, done for the day. No need to risk. No need to take any tensions on it. See how our trade is going. It's going into the 4 pips in profits right now. Not good. If the 15-minute candle closes like bearish, if the current 15-minute candle closes bearish, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop loss to the current 15-minute candle's high. That's going to be it, and not going to be closing 50% then. I will just move my stop loss above the current 15 minutes candle's high. That's it. That's it. We'll take a look on the GJ in the meantime. Let's see in the GJ. The GJ is moving bullish on 15-minute time frame. It was a very good trade on GJ. So that trade is for 17 pips. See how big is 17 pips in here in the GJ. It's 14, 17 pips. That's good. You could have a trade right here and forget it. Stop loss is below this. This is the GJ. Come on, gold, move like the fucking GJ. I mean, we have just 1 minute left for the current 15-minute candle to close, but 30-minute is rejecting. Still rejecting. I mean, it closed below this level. Okay, this candle now should break the low and continue pushing down. This is how it should work, because it's already did it. But if it wants to do a fake out, okay, I'm not gonna trade a fake out now because I'm already took 2 trades and one was the losing. If this is gonna be the losing trade, then I'm done for the day. I don't need to force it. We'll then see you guys tomorrow at the same time, or we will shift our live streams. We will shift our live stream to the New York session. What do you say, guys? We should do the New York sessions, right? Should we shift our live stream to the New York session? Tell me. Because the New York session was very, very good. I mean, yesterday we booked a good profits, even though the market wasn't good. Market wasn't good. The reason is because, the NFP, because of the NFP. Only thing is the geopolitical issues are going on right now. The Strait of Hormuz is still closed. 20% of the GDP of whole world is messed up. Is messed up. For London sessions, we will resume. Yes, around 6 o'clock to 7. Yeah, that's good. I like London, but envoy is clean, price action wise. Exactly. So the reason I'm telling you the same, I mean, bro, the London session was great session back in past 1 month. It was a great session. You would see the clean, calm moves, but the things are going on this week. It might affect the whole month. I think so. I think so. The trade is back in 40% profits. Let's see. Oh, damn, it just moved without any wick upside. Anyways, I'm gonna move my stop loss to the current, previous 15-minute candle. You guys can also move your stop losses to the previous 15-minute candle. Right here, I'm doing. All right, I'm now just risking like what, like 40 pips. That's it. 40 pips I'm risking. Currently, I'm in 50 pips in profits. Okay, 50, 60 pips in profits. I'm gonna close some partials here. Because we are hitting the 50 pips in profit. The one-to-one risk reward is complete. So we're gonna do 0. Let's do 0.60 pips. Sorry. We're gonna close it. Okay, we closed it. I closed full 66 pips. That's great. Congratulations, Habibi. All right, so the trade is good. The trade looks good, but the volume isn't there, man. The volume isn't there. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait how it goes. Well, today you guys learned how to manage your risk, okay, and how to manage your profits. Most important thing. Today it might be a break even if even though it hits my take profit, because I lost one trade previously. I mean, my one trade was in loss, so it might be a break even today. Doesn't matter. I will recover it. I mean, life goes on, the market goes on. No need to rush. It's open 24 hours 7. You just have to focus on your psychology and plan. Focus on your plan only. Whatever happens in the market, you just have to focus on your plans. That's it. No need to rush, man. This is why I like London, bro. Too much drama, too much action. Yeah, you gotta be an actor, bro. I mean, yeah, that's London session is amazing session. But in these days, I don't know what's fucking it up, man. I mean, that's crazy. That's really, really crazy. Well, stay tuned in the New York sessions, guys. Stay tuned also in the New York session. That's gonna be, if I find any good setups in the New York session, I will be sharing it. Okay, don't worry. I will be sharing the good setups also in the New York session, like yesterday. Like yesterday, we do. We are in the trench. Yeah, we are in the trenches, bro. All right, let's see how our trade is going. It's doing 20 pips in profits right now. 20 pips in the profits. Let's see today how much we have to recover in New York if we find any good entry. If we find any good entry, definitely I will take it. We have still 100 pips of loss here, so $1,000 will be recovered, no issue, not a big deal. So we gotta be focusing on our plan, okay? And yeah, I'm just gonna close it, man. It's just rejecting and coming back to my entry point. If it comes back to my entry point, I'm gonna close it, most definitely. If it continues, it goes. We won't stop it. If it comes back to my entry point, we'll close full. See, yesterday I had this good trade. You see this? This trade, an amazing trade of 200 pips. 200 pips. And a straight down. That is the New York session, man. This is the New York session. I mean, the volatility was there, even though what it should have done, it should have been of just one candle after this candle closed below this, okay? After this candle closed below this level 45.17, okay? The next candle should have like continued pushing down, straight down. But due to some news issues, due to some geopolitical shit is going around, so it didn't. But still, with volume it kept, it's trend downside, and that's amazing. We booked what, like 200 pips in here. All right. Yeah, it was a beautiful sell, exactly. I'm gonna find same setup today if it happens in the New York, and I will share it with you guys in my channel before I take it. Before I take it, I will share it with you guys. We have 7 minutes left for current 15-minute candle to close, and also the 30-minute candle is still open. 30-minute is still open, so 7 minutes left also for that. 1 hour is doing the rejection, so we are looking for the current 1 hour to break its own low and to continue pushing down. Continue pushing down to hit our take profit 44.50. Okay, if price comes to my entry point again, I'm gonna be closing my full position right here. Let me say closed 50-60% here. All right, now just holding. Just holding. Let's see if you can hit our take profits instantly, or we have just 7 minutes left, guys. We have 6 minutes left for like the London session to open. We'll see how the London session reacts. I mean, it's shit. To be honest, it's shit. For now, Londons are not going good, and the problem is the same thing. It is this right here. Well, I thought CPI was in the next week. CPI is coming in next week, guys. That's gonna be massive month. I mean, CPI is there. I just saw it. Let's see, investing.com. Investing. Let's sir. Let's see what's going on there. Asian stocks in the past, US Iran jitters, then Nike hits records high on the stimulus. The stocks are going up and up. S&P 500 is touching like the 7,600. When I was trading the S&P 500, it was on the 5,800. That's crazy, and that's the thing of last 2 months only. And Nasdaq is growing up. US stocks are going up. Let's search our gold. Let's search about the gold. Let's search about the gold. News. We want news. We want to take a look at the news. Okay. Brandstand raised the profits on all of the gold price index. Price strength, gold dips and the traders weigh of the Middle East tension, strong US job data. Okay. We see huge impact. See the same thing. It's happening here. The US job data is affecting huge. And also plus the Middle East tension. Same thing. Gold price is marginally higher than the uncertainty and the regains and regimes on the over state of US and Iran talks. I don't know how the talks will be, but definitely Iran won't negotiate any further. But they will still remain. There will be still remain the ceasefire, and that ceasefire is so brutal. In that ceasefire, because nothing is going on, and the things are in the rumors, in the conflicts, and also under the negotiation. So that is a huge impact on the gold, guys. A huge impact in a way that investors will be stuck. No probabilities, no like you are like it's happening in the London session. You see, you are predicting something that's not going in your way, and that's uncertainty. Okay, I'm closing the trade. It's coming again up. I'm closing it right here. So in total today we have this one win, one loss, 30 pips. No problem. The next time, in the New York session, we will recover it. So there will be no trades today anymore, or the London session, because it's messier. It's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's anticipate it. We will be still anticipating this trade where it goes. I already closed the trade, just anticipating that where it goes. It might be creating its upper wick, because the current 15-minute candle didn't have a wick, upside wick. It might be creating its upper wick and then might continue pushing down again. It can happen, but I cannot like hold and risk anymore, because my one trade was already closed in a loss, right? So you don't risk a lot, even though you are on your profits, risking on your profits doesn't matter. You don't risk a lot, and you should not. You should be very careful about that. Very careful about that. Yeah, this is moving completely upside, but we will see it. We'll see it. See, we did a good job to close. I mean, it can be now a consolidation level. It might be a consolidating between this level for long, and after breaking this, we have a bias. No, I'm just anticipating for you guys. Okay, look at it. I'm anticipating for you guys. It will be, you know, I will head off now, but for you guys, let me give you the idea, the analysis. So for buys, you should wait for price to break above this level. Okay, on 30 minute, not on the 15 minute. You let's delete this trade because we are not in it anymore. All right. So the 30 minute is also closed with no volume. Absolutely not. Absolutely nothing. So there will be still potential buys above this level. If we close and if you break, don't do the impulse entry. Of course not. Don't ever do the impulse entry in the London session. In these weeks, absolutely not. Okay, just wait for potential buys here. If the current 30 minute, wick down and range a bit and then, break and close above this level and wait for the next candle to continue pushing up. Okay, that is a potential buy for the buy side. And for the shorts, I will say that, you should wait for the price to break below and close below this level, and just do a sell for 100 pips, below these levels. And that sell is 60, 70, but it can continue pushing down with volume for the 100 pips, because you see the 4 hour is coming down to fill its wick. The previous wick needs to be filled. Also, there's a clean range from the left hand side on the 4 hour. Clean range from the left hand side on the 4 hour. It might not retrace whole thing, but it will do a bit of it. I mean, we already did the 50%, but it will go to the 70-80% of this move. So stay tuned with gold. Don't overtrade in this, because you see the uncertainty will be there for this whole week. You will see the uncertainties. You will hit your stop losses. You just have to be very careful with your risk management, right? Avoid over losing and over trading. Absolutely not. Don't do that. For now, just wait for the potential buys. If the price breaks and close above the 44.66 or close below the 45.56, then you can have a very good sell. Okay, so okay guys, I'm gonna head off now. Okay, I will take a leave in a minute. So if you guys have any questions or something else, just ask me and we'll answer it, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And also, don't forget, we will be connected on our channel, Trade Like Ali. So basically, I will share the New York session setup. If you find any today, I will be sharing it with you guys. We'll be connected. So don't worry about that also. And we'll cover you up with when to close, when to let the trade be running. But for now, we just got stuck in this. On 15 minute doesn't make any sense for, because you see this rejection, but on 30 minute it makes sense because we have a clean range, and we will trust the higher time frames rather than the lower time frames for that. Telegram was not found. Let me type it in here for you. 30 minute buys. 30 minute doesn't buys until it closes above now. I mean, it could be a trap, and we don't want to be trapped in it. Let me put the Telegram link for you. Okay, so this is the Telegram link. You can copy it in a minute, so we can head off now. 30-minute is not buying, bro. 30-minute is just manipulating, grabbing the liquidity. Grabbing the liquidity is the massive thing they do. If you find, as you see it, you can take an impulse entry like here and place it here, but the confirmation is not there because we have seen it. That was a confirmation for sell, but it didn't work out. Okay, that was a confirmation for the buy. It didn't work out. Okay, so we're not gonna trust it anymore. We're not gonna trust it anymore until the New York session. Until the New York session. Wait for the close up. I mean, if it closes above the range, in a good way, in a very good way, that if it closes like till here, okay, it comes up and closes like this one, the next candle will start, wick down and start breaking the high of the previous 30-minute candle, and we have a very good range then up above. Then you can go for buys. Otherwise, don't go. Don't do the buys, and we don't want to get ourselves trapped in this shit. Okay. All right, people. Take care. Bye bye. We'll see you soon. On tomorrow, and let's see if we can make it up to the New York session. I will keep you updated in my channel. So stay tuned. Have a good day. Don't overtrade. Don't over risk. Always, I will say. Take care. Bye bye.